Do anything else? I'm gonna go get a hug.
Yes, hug for you. Hey, if you want to be an asshole, get super duper powerful and equip absolutely broken weapons before the end of her fight. You know how she summons three whatever they're called, champions? Turns out those are other players' builds. When you hug her under Lindell, whatever build you have on gets uploaded and then randomly selected in that pool. So if you like give yourself super powerful armor and like the Hand of Melania, then you're basically going to be the worst champion ever. Because you're just going to be spamming Octaslash. I swear to God, if I had known that, I would have totally done that just to ruin somebody's day. Let's fight these champions! Octaslashes them literally into the next decade.
The fact that... So those three champions were players.
I think the first one that fights you is Rogier, or whatever. And then I think another one might be whatever, but when there's more than one fighting at the same time, I think those champions might be other people's builds. The only reason I say that is because I think the first two parts of that fight are always the same, but the last part pulls from the pool.
Ooh, crossbow.
Alright. So, before World War II, there was World War I. And in World War I, nobody thought that there would be another one because, like, you know, this is already a horrible war that the entire world was involved in. So they just called it the Great War. That's what Salad Fingers is always referring to, like his brother or whatever, Kenneth, off to fight in the Great War. Main theory is that Salad Finger exists in an alternate timeline where the events of World War I, when either chemical or nuclear, or honest to God, maybe both, and completely bomb-fucked the world, which is why there are, like, very few stragglers of surviving humans, a lot of mutated shit, and whatever the fuck Salad Fingers is. His body heavily mutated to not need food, constantly hallucinating with, like, his living puppets. I mean, he gave birth to a fucking tumor. And, I mean, you know, he's green skin with 3 fingers. I don't know why he's so sexually aroused by rusty spoons. But leading theory is that World War I ended in nuclear/chemical/both warfare, completely destroyed the world, and he's just another mutated creature living in it. Also, remember the Mabel episode where he had a picnic with a girl? By that point, it had already been, like, years upon years since he had heard another human speak. Which is why, like, that boy just walked into Salad Finger's oven with no arguments. But when Mabel spoke, that's why he snapped and went crazy. The scenes of him going crazy where then you see her with no eyes going, "What's wrong, Mr. Fingers? Do you not like mouth words?" When she spoke, that was the first time he had heard another human speak in years, and he went crazy, murdered her, and gouts out her eyes. And that's why, when he's going crazy, the scene of her saying that line, she has gouts out eyeballs because Salad Fingers murdered her and gouts out her eyes.
Ugh.
Yeah. There's also an entire theory based on one episode alone, where Well, who was the black one? Super Cumberdale or Jeremy? I think it was Jeremy Fisher. Where like Jeremy Fisher was alive and talking, and Salad Fingers was looking at himself in his reflection in the toilet. I would have to watch that episode again and then watch that theory video again, but there was an entire theory episode based on that one alone about like why he was hallucinating that one particular puppet and talking to himself in the toilet. Basically, I don't think he had seen his reflection in a long time, so he didn't even recognize himself, and that's why he was talking to himself in the toilet, and why he didn't even know it was him. And he kept talking to himself, and then talking to himself again, like how BMO talks to himself in the mirror, and then Football talks back to him. That's why Salad Fingers was voicing both himself and his reflection, because he hadn't seen himself in so long he didn't even recognize himself. I would have to watch that particular episode and that theory again, but they made like an entire episode for, an entire theory for that episode alone. But it was something about how he hadn't seen himself in so long he didn't even recognize himself. And I think Jeremy Fisher, when he became life-sized, was supposed to be like himself acting out the other part. Sort of like how Alex Mason was hallucinating Raznov in Black Ops, but he was really doing all of those things. I think that's essentially what Jeremy Fisher was in that episode. Salad Fingers doing all of those things, but he obviously doesn't know himself exists. It's really trippy, but it basically all goes back to World War I, ending in total world apocalypse, and he's just another mutated creature along the waste, hallucinating everything from finger puppet friends that betray him, to meat children, to little old ladies that befriend him but really just make TV static noises. But that's like the whole backstory behind Salad Fingers, is mutated, bombed out wasteland. Like Fallout, but like without the Church of Adam and all that bullshit. Pretty interesting. I delved pretty deep into David Firth lore. There's nothing to look up for the socks, though. I'm pretty sure the sock series is literally just dreams David Firth had that he turned into a series.
Huh.
Yeah. The man's a psycho, but he's also gold. There are other things about some of his other videos you can talk about, like, there's like a kind of a double meaning / message behind the tumor video about toxic friends that take everything from you and a real friend that'll give you anything. Because he literally went out to the store and bought a tumor and kept watering it as it was killing him. Then at the end the dog said, "You can take my body," and then the man decapitates the dog, cuts off its limbs, and decapitates himself, and then he grafts his arms, legs, and head onto the dog's body, and then uses the talking machine to say thank you to the dog's severed head. I think that video was supposed to be about like toxic friendships that take things from you and real friends that'll give you anything. A little bit of deep meaning behind that. It's not all just senseless horror. Just like most of it. I miss David Firth videos. I've seen pretty much anything that's worth seeing. The Cream video was about corporate greed. The checkup videos were just funny. Pulse was about a giant ball sack.
Right.
I'm gonna call this video Elden Ring bullshit, David Firth introspection. That's pretty much what's going on in this one.
Since I gave him the prayer book, should I just go ahead and give him this other one I found, since...
Stop giving him prayer books, give them to the turtle.
Alright, I mean, he's gonna leave anyway, so...
I know. That way, all of your spell books are always with one permanent NPC.
True.
Also, you know how in the 3 Dark Souls games, if you piss off an NPC, you can go to certain NPCs to be absolved of your sins. The
Yeah.
tortoise acts like that, except you need to give him a limited quantity per run item called Celestial Dew. So like if you piss off NPCs too many times to run out of Celestial Dew, then you're fucked. You can't just give them runes like you can give the other guys souls or humanity. I think that's souls. It wasn't even a guy in Dark Souls 3, it was literally a statue in the sewer of the town after High Wall of Lothric. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, it was this really annoying religious guy that T-posed. They're different guys, but they're both annoying and T-posed.
Yeah, although the 1 and 2 looked a bit fancier.
Maybe. I haven't looked at him in a while. I only give Dark Souls 2 one complete playthrough. But yeah, he probably did. He was also harder to find because you had to like kind of turn around in a spot and find a ladder that was tucked away in a dark area.
Yep.
So, let me look at a picture of him. Solver guy. Cromwell, the partner.
Church of it.
Oh. Oh, he looks way more culty in this one. Yeah, the first one was Oliver King, the second one is Cromwell, the partner. He looks way more culty in the second one. He also looks a bit more undead. I think this guy might be going hollow. Yeah, somebody drew him as an old man. Kind of looks like a Dishonored character. Not a fan. Hey, wait a second. Is that the same outfit? Do Cromwell and Oswald wear the same outfit? Their helmets are almost similar. They both got black robes. I gotta see if this guy's from... If this guy is also from Karim. Let's see. Dark Souls... Karim... Marvelous Chester, Oswald Karim... No, it doesn't say.
Alright, well now I gotta find the Catholic turtle.
Oh, he's in the area. Summon me, I'll guide you to him when we get there.
Alright, well...
Oh, you know what? They sort of put a Dark Souls 3 Easter egg in Elden Ring, actually. The dragon guy was a Morn Knight, and they're sworn to protect a maiden, who I guess is probably oftentimes blind, in the Weeping Peninsula, south of Limgrave. There is Morn Castle, and the princess that escapes from there is blind. So that's sort of a Dark Souls 3 reference. Is Marvelous Chester confirmed to be from Karim? Because if he isn't, that completely throws out the theory that he's from the Dark Souls universe. Is this confirmed? Was dragged by a man from was not back in. There's likely he's from Karim. That's just a theory too. I'm ready to be summoned. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
I have sorceries for you to teach me, but you won't take them.
Who are you talking to?
Sorcerer dude. In the church.
What church?
The broken down church of... Hold on, I gotta get it to reprox. Maybe, I don't know where.
Is it a guy or a lady?
It is a guy. A bald guy with a magnificent beard.
Yeah, he's not who you give spellbooks to.
He's not giving me a spell book. I have scrolls.
There's no bald guy with a magnificent beard that you give any sort of magic to learn. All spells are taught by the lady in the tomb in Limgrave, and miracles can be given to the turtle or that guy at Round Table. I don't think you can give spell books to anyone else, or spell scrolls, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm
Yeah, well,
pretty sure they all have to be given to the lady.
Well, there's one place I get to go to now. But I don't know how to get there.
Yeah, you talk about the rundown church in Limgrave. Did he ask you for a spare key to the school?
Yeah.
That guy. This guy's an entry-level mage that teaches you bullshit weak-ass spells. The moment you give him a key to the school, he gets himself killed. He's not who you give scrolls to. That lady's back in Liurnia. I think you might still be able to co-op there if you want to backtrack to the Liurnia province.
Hey! I did not mean to rush there. God damn it.
If you want to backtrack to not the Liurnia, if you want to backtrack to Limgrave, we can do that, and I can show you where to get spells.
I mean,
meet up somewhere?
I found your grace right now.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll do it later then. I'll show you where the Catholic turtle is. But no, you're talking to the wrong guy to learn spells. This guy teaches you some bullshit weak-ass spells, and then he dies. He straight up dies once he enters the school. Anything that he doesn't sell to you, you get from his bell bearing. He also drops a weapon or something, I don't remember what. He's basically useless. That enchantment looks cool, but it lasts all of 7 seconds. Yeah, that's why I don't use it.
Still looks cool.
It looks cool. I would love to have a Blackfire on my equipment because I love the black flame in this game. Hold on. I don't actually know where the turtle is. I need to mark him on the map so I don't get lost. There he is. Christ, there's gonna be a walk. Right.
Also, have you noticed that if you break the skulls, they drop the golden rune?
Yeah, but only 1. Like level 1.
Oh, also, my scythe, I think I leveled this up to level 6.
Alright, cool, so we can start duping level 6 weapons then.
Nope, level 5. The Darkman Greatsword is level 2, and my katana, my blood katana, I need to specify that one, is level 1.
Alright, but keep in mind what I said about focusing on 1 weapon of each, because once you get one of those to max level, then I can just start maxing out weapons for you and save scumming them.
Oh,
also, I level 24'd my gold rapier and put my ice on it.
Okay, so the thing I put on my katana, it uses both magic and health.
Oh, I forgot that also used your health.
Yeah, I mean, granted, yes, it does blood damage, but I'm also throwing my blood at them, so I'm just gonna give them a disease I have in my blood at some point.
Oh, Dead Man Wonderland, basically. That's what it is.
Oh my god, I miss that anime.
I hated it.
Why am I smoking?
You know, listen, I hated that anime so much. It was so good, and only lasted 13 episodes. I was enraged. That was early on in my anime watching career before I realized that not all animes got a real fucking ending. That was my very first anime disappointment. I never let it go.
Honestly, what I thought would happen is that he would get proved innocent, and him and the girl would get out of there and live happily ever after.
Oh no, that was never gonna happen. They're specifically brought in there framed for crimes so that they could be put through a murder game. They'd have to bust out.
Kind of reminds me of this anime where this guy wants to escape just so he can find the a guy who put these locks on him that no one can pull off at all. I mean, there are no seams, there are no keyholes, there are no locks on it, so they don't know how the fuck these shackles got on him, but he can't pull them off. They're not They're not stuck together or anything like that. But
Weird.
they're somehow they got put on them.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I have no idea what anime that is. I cannot help you.
I can't remember the name of it. Something prison. That's really all I can remember, but that doesn't help. I can tell you what does help, though. And that would be the fact that I finally have a lantern. I'm just going to equip that on D-pad down while holding triangle. Finally, I can produce light. And also,
When shackles
mimicry.
all over his body, did he have the number 15 on his face?
Yes.
Non-baka, the numbers.
Yeah. It was. I thought it was a pretty good anime.
I've got too much shit going on right now, but if I catch up on that list, I'll look into it. Keep that tab open.
There's a. It's quite a few episodes in, but there's something that ends up happening where there's a fight between him and another guy. And he goes bad shit insane. And the shackles on his arms, they turn into blades.
Ooh.
The giant shackle on his neck, I guess it like turns into a shoulder armor, or at least armor on his neck and shoulder area.
There's something interesting. These guys are ridiculously weak to ice.
Yeah. Also, you know that horn magic thing I got?
Yeah, it shoots bubbles.
No, it's this.
Oh, that one.
I saw some guy use this on the Star God dude when he was coming back on the meteor. They perfectly timed it to where they killed him in one shot with it.
It's a hell of a
The
parry.
meteor hit the meteor hit him, and it made his life go boom.
That's one hell of a parry timing.
Yep. Oh shit! My screen just went black. Okay, there we go.
We found ruins. There's a good chance there's a catacomb under these, because these usually have stairways to go down. Some of them are hidden by illusionary floors, though. Quite annoying.
And some of them you have to go out of your way to get to, though. I'm pretty sure we could just... Wait a minute, why there's... right here. Seek fruit camp ahead? What? Oh! This isn't the rest of the ruins. The other side of the ruins is up here.
Yeah, I'm already on the top. I'm already going up the hill.
Oh.
I fought like 2 wolves. We're starving dogs. Oh, there's a portal here. When is this the one that leads you into Raya?
One and all from the darkness underground. And let us offer upon our maiden, the maiden, our eyes.
Oh, I see fire.
And I see fire on the mountain. Songs go away, leave, because I'm trying to live rent free. I will rip off your fucking skull. Send you all to hell. Ooh, what do you drop? A brass shield and boots.
I don't really know what I was expecting since I'm literally using a twisting sword.
Oh, break. Got it. Found the stairway to hell.
Ooh. Where are you?
Open this. Ooh, there's an item over here.
Where are you?
Ah, there it is.
Above you right now, where's the entrance to the stairs? Oh. There we go.
It was
a boss on here?
No boss, but I haven't opened this yet. I don't know if it's a trap yet or not, so...
If you roll away from it really fast before the smoke comes, you can dodge the trap.
Oh! Two fingers heirloom.
What'd you get?
2 fingers heirloom.
What's that?
It's a talisman. Raises faith.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this one raises vitality. Why is the death thing going up?
Oh, there's a reason for that. The grave
Rise of
site.
Death's... Oh, no. I picked something up that it says price of... It's a talisman that says price of death. It raises vitality, but I think it causes me to have a shit ton of the death proc.
Is it going down?
Yeah, it's going down, but it puts like a good quarter of it up there.
Question, were you just switching weapons now?
No, I just switched the talisman.
Oh, that is strange. Well, if it gave it to you then started taking it away from you, that means it boosts your resistance to it, not gives it to you.
So that just gave me a quarter of the resistance to it too, though.
Because if you wait for it to go away, then switch your weapons and switch back to the grave site, you'll notice that happen too. Because the grave site gives you a resistance.
I know, but I just wasn't expecting that talisman to give it to me, is what I was getting at.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a reason for that. You're both right and wrong, hold on.
Prince of Death's pustule?
No, hold on. Yep, okay. That raised your vitality, you said?
Yeah.
Vitality directly affects your resistance to death. Resistance to death, the higher the number, the lowest civil instant death, govern your attributes as well as defensive gear and any additional effects. So it didn't directly raise your death defense, it raised the stat that raises your your death defense. So you were right technically, but that's not what it did.
Wrong.
Yeah. It raised the stat that raises your death defense. I got confused. You said vitality. I thought you meant it raised your vigor like a base stat, but no. That makes more sense. Although your vigor honestly might affect vitality. I'm not entirely sure which of your sub things are, like your sub stats are affected by your main stats.
All I know is if I need to go to some Vager tester machine, Doc Mitchell needed to upgrade his house.
Then creeps me out.
What creeps me out is that one's face. It's the flamethrower thing, but good lord, I hate it.
Apparently the eyes on the flame flower tank follow you around.
That's creepy.
Yeah, as if they weren't any more disturbing. The eyes follow you. I still have no idea what this is. I tried Googling it. It might be something about the ghosts of, like, a battle's past still haunting this area. Versus, like, yeah, I know there's a phantom giant. And this phantom giant does magic, which they don't really do anymore in this day and age. Not many of them, anyway.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Mine.
Alright, do it then.
Mine.
Anyway, I think this is old dead spirits infinitely repeating a battle. Trapped in the loop. I think that's
so
why that
never-ending
happens.
hell.
Yeah, pretty much. Even
That's
more so
sad.
considering every time you rest at a site of grace, even the still quote-unquote living enemies come back to life. But yeah, that's why that giant is the old kind that can still do magic, and why there's a lot of there's death here. Like, these kind of look like
I honestly
puppets.
think that these are real faces. They just take the skull of something dead and turn it into...
A tank?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're right or wrong. I never looked them up. Considering this is another From game, could very well be something that fucked up.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
Wouldn't put it past them. Oh shit, there's more blue guys here.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. Just fucking kill them. They've got a magic here. No. No spells for you.
Hey, just wait until you get to the spellcasters that teleport and just basically flank you and troll you.
You mean like that guy up there?
No. I mean, they hit you with a spell, then by the time you turn your camera around, they teleport away, and then just keep fucking you. Alright, that chest there may or may not be a trap chest. I'm climbing up here and killing this fucker. Nah, bitch.
I actually got a few shots on him with one with a fire arrow, one with a regular arrow.
I didn't see the regular arrow.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, they respawned?
No, I just went near the fire and apparently the ghosts of bonfires past came by.
These are all Dark Souls players. Anyway, there's a chest up there, but it might be a trap chest. I feel like it is.
I mean, I could just dodge back real quick.
On the same be wary.
Oh, okay.
Wait, never mind. What'd you get?
Craftsman's Cookbook.
Oh, nice. More crafting.
Item crafting, let's see. Chucko Glintstones. Use FP to produce a magic bolt. Wish there was one of these that, I don't know, gave you more magic back, but...
Yeah. Dark Souls 2 had some of my favorite items, because along with the Estus Flask, they also had those healing rock things that you could use to restore health, and they also had herb items that could restore your limited use spells. I thought it would have been great, even if they didn't do it in Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring is such a massive open area. If they made like other consumables or craftable consumables that could potentially restore those things for you as well.
Okay, if you go into camera mode, this is a pretty sight. I mean, just look to your left.
Does game have a camera mode?
Maybe. Hold on, let me see.
I think you can just turn off your HUD and take a screenshot. I think that's the best you got.
System camera.
Where's the HUD?
Cinema effects is on.
I know we can turn off the HUD. I just don't remember where. There we go. HUD off.
Map menu.
Here, move out of my frame for a second. I see your sight.
Almost all Dark Souls things. Oh, you still see my sight? Yeah.
You're good now. I look like a fucking warrior. Look like a warrior queen.
Yeah, because if you get a good look up there, you get the tree and you get the moon. And with all the leaves and
oh, I'm gonna come up here with my Darkmoon greatsword.
Oh, even better picture.
Man, I'd save on my HUD, but there we go.
Oh, idea. Let's see. Do I have one? I do.
It's nice that your tree is not on fire.
Use. If I. Oh, I got it. I got something. I know what I can do. Can I? Yes. No, if I just. No, keep facing the. Yep. Oh, okay. Let me turn off my HUD.
I know, I've been taking screenshots this whole time. I got some nice pictures.
Alright, display HUD off. Alright. Do that again.
Do what?
Activate the moon. The great sword.
It's still activated.
I know, but I was gonna try to see if I can get the picture of you doing the animation.
Okay.
I think I got it. Yes! Save and send.
I can easily get this too, because as I'm going to save this video, I can just go back in here and take the screenshot of it.
But you won't be able to get the screenshot from my point of view.
No, I know, I'm talking about mine though. I'm satisfied with my pictures tonight.
Tell me that doesn't look good.
I'll look at it and say, oh, the moon disappeared. You can't see the moon no more. Let me re-equip my seal. Oh my god, you snapped that at a time. How do I put thumbnails on YouTube videos? I gotta put this as the thumbnail for my Elden Ring videos. That's fucking awesome.
I don't know, but I like that.
Alright, let me turn my HUD back on.
I don't know why I'm so great at taking pictures in games.
Nah, you just got that fucking screenshot timer down pat.
Thing is, mine I have to hold in order to do it.
Oh yeah, no, mine's the same way.
Although I did find out that we can set it to where we just tap it and it can take a picture.
Yeah, my tap opens a menu, but I prefer it like that because when I hold it down, sometimes the screenshot doesn't trigger right away. The moment I tap that, even if it takes a minute for the screen to pop up, the moment I tap the button, it'll save whatever was on my screen at that moment. So I can get it more accurate doing it that way. You got that picture of me at just in time though, because the moon disappeared like right after that.
Yep. That is a damn...
Fuck. Oh fuck, night cavalry. Night cavalry.
Oh fuck. Alright. Hey motherfucker.
There's like a 50-50 chance I'm gonna get booted after this. This is technically a field boss.
Ow.
I'm gonna hit the night cavalry.
Ow.
Stop hitting me. Yeah. What's the stuff now about your horse armor? Fucking Christ. Good. Okay. It's gonna kick me in there. I knew it.
Ash of War Ice Spear. It's kicking you?
Yeah. Oh, Ice Spear. I don't have that one. Yep, it's kicking me. Christ. Now I gotta go to where you are.
Want me to stay here?
It's gonna take me a minute to get back there, but yeah.
Alright. I'll stay here, but...
You gotta go to bed soon.
Oh, I hear... No, I don't. I don't got...